All right, I know. Listen. You're not lost. You're just on the right channel. I know it's a different kind of fence, but yeah, my name is Brian Amwai. We're here having a conversation about garlic because 19th of April is Garlic Day. Imagine that. Listen, it was such an awesome conversation before we took that particular break, and now we are back to continue this conversation to just try and understand some of the benefits of taking garlic. You know, it's a product that you normally pass by on the streets. In the market, you go to the market and you're supposed to be buying vegetables, and you say, "Ah, garlic havana staki harufu," and things like that. But it has very good benefits that will actually be very helpful to you. Before we went for a break, I was just talking about the importance and how these bodies need garlic, and how it can actually play a role in actually keeping us healthy. And we're talking about the liver and things like that. And you had mentioned something in terms of regeneration of the liver and things like that. Let's take it from there.
As you said, one of the benefits is liver cleansing. And we know once you cleanse and detoxify, now your body kind of reboots. And when you reboot, it will even function much better. Also, the liver, and you said that when the liver works properly, one, it will stabilize the blood sugar. It will also stabilize the cholesterol levels. It will also stabilize your pressure levels. Again, another benefit of garlic, I will keep on sensitizing and insisting on the antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal because it kind of carries everything. It's like under that umbrella.
Okay.
You see? Now, as we've said, we are organic farmers. But unfortunately, there are people who cannot farm or they don't have farm. And you've gone and bought something or maybe skuma or whatever outside there. And you're not sure how fresh it is. Or you're not sure which chemicals
Have you used?
Yes. So something you can do is incorporate garlic when you're cooking.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, it is a thing.
Why you see why I need to charge you because you don't share this information. This information should be in the public because somebody will go to the market and they are not trusting the kind of vegetables that they are getting.
Yeah.
Kumbe, there's an easy way of actually preparing that and being safe with it. So what does garlic do when you put that in?
Again, it's the phytonutrients in it. Garlic is a master spice, as I can call it maybe. Now, if as we've said about the detoxifying bit, as in it detoxifies even the food that you're eating.
Okay.
Now, we've said about the stomach. Once let's say you've gone for a bash, a party somewhere, and you've come and you're feeling like, I don't think my tummy is okay, you know, you can always take garlic, chew it, eat it, or put in a water, eat it, and trust me.
Does that happen even when you suspect that probably you had food poisoning somewhere?
Exactly.
You know, I've been sick for the past couple of days and I had no that
it.
idea. I didn't have an idea.
Magically.
Imagine I would have done that.
It is
I would
magical.
be feeling better.
Yes, it is magical.
Wow.
And now you can imagine the amount of quote unquote medicine that we are losing when we're not eating garlic.
You know, garlic and just natural stuff and things like
just
that.
natural stuff.
So let me ask you, in terms of having this information out there, why don't we have this much information to the public? They actually get to consume. It is this small, but works magic. How do we get this information out there? I know we are going to use this particular chapter, but
I think we need again more sensitization in that. We can get platforms as nutritionists. The truth is, even the world has not, let's say not world, maybe Kenyans or Kenya, we've not really seen the importance of a nutritionist. We cannot say the importance, or you know, when I have done that therapy, and that's the point where I had to go dig and research on these herbs. But these things are there, they're in the books.
okay.
Once we make books our friends, we'll find them.
Okay.
And again, we need to, when we get the platforms, we need to talk more on the same.
All right.
Yes.
Let's come back to something else in terms of because earlier on we were mentioning about some of the diseases and some of the things that garlic will actually help us in, and we talked about the liver and being intoxicated and all that.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you can actually point out and say by taking garlic, if maybe you are suffering from this, you're actually going to be okay. It's going to improve you and help.
What garlic does, again, it lowers risks. Again, so it will also, there's a study that has been done and has shown that garlic lowers risk of colon cancer and any cancer in general. So with the phytonutrients again and the antioxidants in it, it will lower colon cancer or any cancer that you know of. Yes.
Wow.
It is interesting.
It is very, very interesting. You see, some of these diseases that you're actually mentioning that could actually be lowered, could actually, be managed by using garlic.
Yes.
Are things that we normally hear like this and we go crazy about them. You hear somebody about colon cancer. The moment you mention cancer, somebody doesn't stop to think, by the way, if I need to lower the risk of actually getting this, I could actually be taking that and things like that. Wow.
And the truth is, they're not expensive. The truth is, garlic is not, it's not expensive.
It's not expensive.
At all.
I think it's 15 bob or
10, 15 to 20.
There.
Yes. And you imagine, as we've highlighted all the diseases that it can lower risks of, and it can also reverse.
It can also reverse.
Yeah.
Meaning, if I was sick and I needed to get better and heal, I could take that.
As you had mentioned earlier about cold and flu, and even during this COVID season, most people took a concoction, of akina garlic.
Let me tell you, we did that. We did that. I'm one of the people that did that. On a daily, it was a routine.
Yes. And the sad thing is that we tend to see this when we are quite sick, when we're at a point of desperation. But the truth is, if we put it as a habit, there are some diseases that won't be attacking us, Yes.
So in terms of habitual kind of doing it, how do we make it a habit? How long, for how much, or rather, how many times do we need to take it in a day?
The garlic.
Yeah.
I had mentioned earlier, we can take 1 to 4 plates in a day for an individual. So there are those people, like when we were coming, I was telling my friend, I actually cook with a whole bulb. I cook, and when I feel like somebody has a flu in the house, I have to simmer it and we drink it, and it works magic.
So if I make it, I want to start making it a habit because I want to get better. Visiting hospitals is one of the things
It is not fun.
I don't like.
It is not
I don't like
fun,
when
yeah.
I'm feeling sick. I'm just like, please go to the hospital again. Let's get. You have to take some medicine that maybe it's a pill. It's very, it doesn't taste well.
Not really nice.
So I'm just like, I don't want that. So I always pray so much that I don't get fall sick.
Yes.
And if I do, I want to get better. So I go to God and say, please kindly help me. But I want to help me make this better also, so that I just don't get fall sick anyhow. So garlic, I incorporate it in my diet on a daily.
Yes. You can also chew it. You can put it in the water. You can cook it whichever way.
Okay. All right. So let's go to somebody that has had a condition maybe before, and they want to do some things that we call maybe in terms of reversing that particular condition, and maybe or manage that particular condition using organic ways. And in this particular essence, you're talking about the garlic. What would you say would be the best way to go about it, and how many times do they need to take it? Because somebody could take it today and be like, sioni changes.
Hata dawa yenye tunapatianga hospitali, we don't get healed so fast. You still feel like, I kind of feel that malaria, But the thing is, we need to make it continuous. You need to, as often as possible, if possible, every day. It doesn't have to give you an impact pap, but what it is doing in your body, there's some diseases that cannot attack you, not even some. A lot of diseases cannot attack you because, as we've covered, that it is healing or reversing or lowering the risk of pressure, of diabetes, of cancer, of even stomach upset, gas in the stomach, and basically it is antibiotic as it is. So what other diseases, and cold, so what other diseases are we expecting to get? Basically it's doing the work of the whole body,
The whole
basically.
body, yeah.
Yes, it's healing the whole body at large. So let's do it frequently. every day. Make it a habit. It is not so bad. Like in every food you're incorporating garlic. It is not so bad that every morning when after you wake up you're taking garlic.
Okay.
You know, or when you're going to sleep you're taking garlic. Let me tell you, if you get sick and they're told you go take this medicine 2 times 3, you'll ensure you take that medicine 2 times 3, right?
Yeah.
And for patients like diabetic patients or hypertensive patients, they take these medicines every day. Every day, their whole lives,
It's
they're
such a
taking this
tedious-
medicine. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, if we can take this natural garlic every day, you know,
Yeah, it
you
is
won't
as
be
well.
you won't be sipping medicine every time.
Working with bottles of pills and all that. Let me ask you, Becky. This is the thing. You see, everything has some myth about it,
Yes.
and just rumors around this particular product and all that. What are some of the myths or some of the stories and rumors that you've heard about garlic that you're just like, wow, now this is crazy?
Myths on garlic. I don't think I've heard of any myths on garlic. One thing I know and for sure is people don't like garlic because of the smell,
Yeah,
the odor.
I wanted to come to that.
And people say even if you take garlic and you go to maybe a loo somewhere, someone will know you've taken garlic. Someone will know you've taken garlic.
Yeah.
And there's a way you can reduce that smell. It's true, most people don't like garlic. You can also mix it with ginger. At least it normally lowers the smell, the odor of garlic. But you can also ensure you take a lot of water as well. You drink enough water. Even for the hands, I was actually reading in the morning that in the hands you can moist your hands with water. And what is it called? Oh my goodness, I'm forgetting. We use it to bake the cake.
I have no idea. I'm not a baker.
Not soda.
Baking soda.
Baking soda. You wash it with baking soda, and the scent just go away. For those who take wine, you can eat when you're taking garlic. You can sip it with wine. It also reduce the salinity. Yes.
All right. Now this is the thing. Somebody, I think, I don't know if it's true or not. You can actually confirm that it actually, some people who maybe have bad body odor, and no matter how well they decide to shower, just the body, that if they take garlic, they put it in their food most of the time, it actually helps with this. Is it a thing? Because I saw somebody using that a lot, and they're like, unajua niju mwili yake inakuanga na harufu mbaya. Sasa anatumia garlic. So I don't know if it is true. It's just a rumor that I heard.
Maybe it's from the antifungal, antiviral, and the antibacterial effect that it has. But with that, I've not done enough research on the same. So with that, they can also go to the hospital, be checked, maybe the root cause. There's also the root cause of everything, and we need to be treating the root cause, not the symptoms. But garlic, there's no harm in you taking garlic and see if it will help with that. But unfortunately, I've not done enough research on the same.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if you're privy to this information, but I'd like to ask you to take us back to the inception of this particular product. Is it not product? Make it sound like it's a manufactured type of thing. But this vegetable and how we came to learn about it in terms of its benefits and all that.
I was reading. This is something close to my heart.
Yeah.
This organic and yes. So I was reading, and I came to a place. They were saying out of there are 1,000 vegetables or over 1,000 herbs and spices, but what we know of are like 45 or so.
Wow.
Yes.
We have 1,000, over 1,000.
Yes.
And
Now,
we know 45. We are doing really bad when it comes to having it.
there before, wars were being there was war just because of a land of spices and herbs, because they knew it was a medicine. And the Egyptians there before, the slaves used to be given the garlic so that it can like empower them, as in it used to give them some
Strength or
energy,
something like that.
strength,
Exactly.
yes. So you can imagine they were using it there before to the slaves, with the slaves. Now, if you can take it, imagine what it can do to your body.
Oh.
If the slaves were being
Imagine.
strong
Yeah.
while making the pyramids,
The pyramids, it was being
and they were thinking it's a bad thing while they were
Yes.
empowering them.
Now listen. I told you we have a child, so don't be surprised. Yeah, we do. So Jessica, so
Listen,
Jessica,
if you've been following my channel, you have heard I'm pregnant. Now the baby came. Yeah, the baby came. We thank God.
we thank God. We thank God for the rains and the child. So listen, Jessica, when you stepped out a little bit, we are talking about how, you know, some of the benefits, and just we went a little bit to get to the history of all this, and how we just realized that, by the way, it is a very important vegetable that we should be having. At what point did we get to that? And when did nutritionists now say, now this one, if somebody comes to me and this one is my patient, I'm just like, you see, there's this thing that, that is called garlic, and I know you will see it in the market most of the
That
time.
is actually 10 shillings.
Yeah, but you
20 bob nowadays.
you tend to ignore, but it works wonders. So what do you have to say on that?
I think when we started doing meal plans and people started paying for us to do meal plans, we always recommend your food to be cooked with garlic and ginger. Yeah.
Okay.
So garlic has always been there.
All right.
Even when there's even garlic powder, garlic capsule, because people say when you eat garlic it relieves
They'll do.
Yeah.
Yes, no.
yeah. So we have capsule, we have it in powder. We have tried for people to use it in the most convenient way. Yeah.
Awesome, that's good.
Yeah.
Listen, what kind of feedback do you get? The both of you deal with nutrition, right? So what kind of feedback do you get when you recommend garlic to your patients?
For high blood pressure, it reverses it.
Yeah.
For diabetic patients, again, your blood sugars come low pretty quick.
For another on the same, for arthritis, I've worked with my dad with arthritis, and I used to incorporate even garlic in juicing, and actually reversed the arthritis. So it works.
I think your parents are very lucky. Your families
All
are
of
very
you are
lucky.
lucky. Just call us.
Your families are very lucky because they get to have you firsthand. You understand?
Yeah,
For the rest of us, we are like, I'm feeling bad. My back is my leg. So let me look for Jessica. Let me look for Becky and things like that. But for your families, it's direct. You look at them and they're like, you are eating unhealthy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna treat you.
But
Now
you
this
know,
is what
it's
you
not
get.
everyone who receives us as kindly.
Yeah.
Mcheza kwao hatunzwi. So it's not everyone who is keen to call me up and tell me, hey Shiko, this and this and this. Some will delay, even go and pay consultants lots of money because you are their relative. They're like, what I've seen you growing, what do you know?
Hey.
So yeah.
You've seen you grow hiyo kitu najua kama unajua sasa ile imekuwa dawa. Ulisoma wapi hiyo?
Hey, how
dawa?
did you
Na
know?
sisi ndio wazee kutulinda.
There's
We've
so
been
many
with this.
challenges we face out here as nutritionists.
Okay.
People don't necessarily take it up as kindly. And you remember there's that era when we were being called Doctari because of restricting everything.
Yeah.
So it's a journey, but we persist. Now we are here
It's a
telling
good journey.
people about garlic.
It's a good journey. So in terms of let me just deviate a little bit in terms of the challenges that we face in terms of as a nutritionist and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know, how do you get to handle that? Because my mind has just gone to that particular side before I'll come back to that. How do you handle that? When somebody says,
Becky is best place because she's faced a big challenge.
Becky, what has the world done to you that you decided to come out alive?
Now, some of the patients, of course, there's the clientele as well. So you'll talk to them, you'll discuss all this, you'll do the meal plans, and you'll do the follow-ups. But you know how you can you're not with them at home, and they'll go do their things. And then when it's worse and they've gone,
Their
then
condition,
their
they've gone
condition
everywhere.
has just they
Worsened.
come back. And up on your time, sasa wakujanga wamenyenyekea. And these people will now follow. And once they follow, they'll be like, ningejua, I would have known. The thing is, there's the point of ignorance or ile hawa ni wadogo. Because
Assumptions.
clans wetu, definitely they are
Ni
mostly
wazee.
wazee. So they'll feel, ni
They're
mdogo.
old when I say wazee, not
Eh,
just the
they are
gender.
old. So hata tukiwa hospitali, you could be going to a ward round and you're talking to a daktari na unamwambia fanya hivi, and they're like, uko na mtoto, so you have
I know,
junaka
listen,
we ni mtoto.
I think I relate with what you say because sometimes when you sit down and you have a guest and you're like, I want us to have a conversation, they're like, are you going to interview me?
Yeah.
You.
I'm 50 something. You're just a child.
Yeah.
How do I have
Yeah.
a conversation with you? And they're just like, if you just trust my mind and
That's the
have a
attitude that's-
conversation.
And also
Yeah.
the trainings that we have done.
Yeah.
And
We
we've,
have-
we've
Yeah,
we've read
professionals-
this, we've
yes,
professionally, we have
Studied
degrees for
it,
this.
looked at research, because even if you are senior in your own field, you are a journalist. I'm a nutritionist. I've been trained in this. I have researched about it. People have written papers about it, which you don't have time to look at.
Yeah.
I am not degrading your seniority, but I've also taken time to study, to research, to look at the research that has been done into it. So someone, and it always happens, even as when you are founding our companies, there are places where you can't go as me. I have to go with my co-director, who is much senior than I, for I to be accorded the respect that I deserve. So when they turn the conversation back to me, at least they have praised and given me all the hearts. So now it's easier for me to go ahead and for my the audience to listen. But if I go by myself or with Becky, sometimes you'll even be, are you an usher?
It's true.
You're like, what? No, I'm the one speaking on that damn panel.
Wow. Okay. I think it's a challenge for every young person in almost every profession,
Yes.
except maybe social media management. That is more of this generation. I think we're about to start winding up on this conversation, right?
Yes.
Now let's just do a recap of everything that we've been talking about, the benefits that we get out of doing garlic. This is World Garlic Day, and people should get the message. They should actually sink home
Yes.
that why is it important? Why are we celebrating Garlic Day of all the things? It is Garlic Day. So at the end of the day, what do you take home? What should people take home from all these conversations?
We need to make food our friends. Let's make food our medicine. Let's try. Let's use this garlic. We've seen its benefit. Let me just state them from the top one. We've done liver cleansing. Liver cleansings where it will also bring about the lowering of blood sugar. It will also bring the lowering of blood pressure. It will also help, basically, once the liver is intoxicated, it will definitely affect the kidneys and all these other organs. So if we take care of this liver, it will take care of every other organ, including the heart. Once we take care of the liver, it will take care of the heart as well. So we are reducing the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Again, we've talked about the antifungal, antiviral, antibacterial disease. If you feel you've taken something and you're not sure how clean it is, or you're not sure of the chemicals that has been used, or you're feeling your tummy ish, you can eat garlic anytime, okay?
And that is one thing I think that I've incorporated personally.
Yes.
I think from now on, you see, when you're speaking, when you and Jessica are speaking, I'm just like, I should pass by the market, get
You
garlic,
should.
and go start having it tonight because I believe I'm young. Don't judge. I do believe I'm young.
Yes.
And there are things that you're talking about, I believe, if you continue taking the wrong stuff over and over again, you're going to, it's going to affect how your body functions and all that. And I like to start having that reverse as early as I can, right? Yeah, exactly. So when you speak, that is actually clicking in my mind. Let's go to another one.
There's the cancer bit. You said it is also it's an antioxidant. It is anti-cancerous, so it will inhibit or reduce the risk. I've told you, a study has done that 41% of the patients who incorporate garlic on their daily basis have a reduced risk of colon cancer and any other cancer.
Colon cancer and any other cancer.
And any other cancer.
What if already somebody is suffering from cancer? Could they be taking this?
It is never too late. It is never too late. I'm just feeling happy because we are discussing something that is so close to my heart. And I've worked with also cancer patients, and it is never too late. You shouldn't go to a place and feel like, now I'm done. Let's write the eulogy and all that. We have to try. We have to keep on trying, So we can take that garlic. It is not poisonous,
It is food.
It is food. You won't overdose it. So you just go blend your juice, incorporate your garlic inside there, or put it in your food, or roast it. Just eat the way you want to eat, but ensure you take it, because the fact that it is doing its antifungal, it's antiviral, and it is an antioxidant, and also the fact that it is working for the system, for the benefit of the system, it will definitely work against that cancer.
Okay. Wow, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Wow.
Because cancer is basically, it is growth, an abnormal growth of the cell. And we've seen what it does. It also regenerates. It removes the dead cells in the body, and it will give these good cells better functionality.
Exactly.
They'll function better. So if they can function better, then they'll definitely work against the cancer itself. And if it will increase your white blood cells in the body, and the white blood cells, the work of white blood cells is basically to fight diseases,
Fighting diseases.
to increase the immunity. Once you've done that, then cancer has got nothing on you.
So an increased immunity, a better immunity, white blood cells, like you put it, helps fight diseases. So anything that is coming, my body is already protected from the natural stuff and not from toxicity.
Exactly.
Because because the moment I decide that I want to take pills, go to the counter, take medicine, that's already toxic.
The truth is. The truth is, and again, we talked about the microbial effect of the garlic. We talked about the removal of the bad intestinal flora and still keeping the good intestinal flora intact. So there's nothing toxin about it.
Okay. So I know there's somebody there asking, so what is, you said what flora?
Intestinal flora.
Intestinal flora. What is that?
Hey, how do I explain in layman's language, yo? It is like, can you say organisms in the body, in the intestines? You see, like when someone is taking yogurt or mala, there's something behind us telling you, take yogurt or mala, maybe kihara or something of the sort, because of the probiotic. The probiotics are the flora in the body that will now fight. Yes, I think that's how I can explain it. That's how I can explain it. Yeah, it's basically good organisms in your stomach or in your gut. Yes, that helps with digestion. And also, where if they are okay, or if they are well by how you're eating, then it basically helps you good in general because of the absorption and all that.
All right.
Yes.
Do you have any other benefits?
I think we've mentioned all of them.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So in terms of World Organic Day. What would you say at World Organic Day? Jesus Christ. World Garlic Day.
It's okay. It's organic.
It's still organic. It's still
It's
organic.
organic.
World Garlic Day. What would you say is parting shot in terms of the most important thing that people should? How do people participate in this particular day?
We can participate by ensuring when we're doing our shopping in the house, ensure and your groceries, ensure that garlic is incorporated. Ensure that you always have garlic in your shopping list, yes? And ensure you tell your grandma and your dad and everybody else to incorporate it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I remember this, I don't know if it's funny, but so garlic in Swahili is called kitunguu saumu.
Yes.
But I have someone from where I come from that calls it kitunguu sumu.
Kitunguu saumu.
Kitunguu sumu. So I was like, okay, no, it's kitunguu saumu, not kitunguu sumu, and something like that. Yeah, but it's like. So I believe we wrap it up here. I know Jessica stepped out a little bit. She had a very quick emergency with our little angel. But yes, so too bad she couldn't say bye on her own YouTube channel. Listen, but I think before this, she said we end. We were to mention where do people get you, things like that. You might.
Oh, sorry. Again, I'm Becky, or I'm Rebecca, founder of Becky Consult. I'm a diet therapist, a licensed dietitian, and you can find me. Let me give you my contacts: 0729 380 111. You can also find me in Instagram at Becky Consult. Yeah.
Okay. Becky, do you feel like there's anything you've left behind in this conversation that we haven't touched?
I don't think we've left anything behind.
Okay.
I'll say like we are always told, mwenye maskia askia. And let your food be your medicine. Honestly, let your food be your medicine.
Yeah.
If you feel you don't know much or you want to know more, please consult. Please reach out to your nutritionist, to a dietitian. There are quacks out here. Ensure you reach out to someone who knows these things. And a dietitian by professional, a nutritionist by professional, and you'll be helped.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, my name is Brian Amwai, signing out on a channel that is not mine, but doing that all the same. Listen, it has been an awesome conversation here on this particular YouTube channel. I do appreciate that you took your time to actually watch it, and I hope that you've learned a thing or two. So, what do? I'm a journalist. This is my job. Interviewing people, asking questions on your behalf, having awesome conversations and laughing at the same time, and also being shocked, just like you are. Listen. I'm going to call you to action. What I want you to do is subscribe to this particular channel. So there's some, I don't know how many buttons are down here, but you just see a place that you say subscribe. So what are you waiting for? Come on, listen. You can do it. Quick. So we give you seconds to do that. Kindly subscribe to this particular channel for awesome conversation. So just down here, you subscribe it, you turn on the notification button. I believe there's a bell down there. You also like this video, there's also a share button. All those things you can decide to do all of them at once, and it doesn't cost you anything. They're not charging you. This is free content. You're just watching free content when you can instead of going to the doctor to have to pay for free consultation, right, Becky?
It's true.
Yeah, so subscribe for more awesome content here. All right, bye. I think listen, not bye, but Jessica will be in touch with you maybe. I believe she's back to say goodbye and maybe a final kind of thing before we actually call it a wrap. Isn't Jessica?
All right.
I believe our little angel has been, up and about trying to call Mama and and
She's
So Jessica, I think we are wrapping up on this conversation.
Right.
But this is your channel. I have
close
no
it,
idea why I was taking the honor.
It's all right. Thank you, Brian. We're just closing this up. Thank you. If you watched at this point, kindly leave us a comment below on how you use garlic in your own household. How often do you use garlic in your own household? Would you like to use it to reverse a condition, any lifestyle disease that you might have? If not you, maybe someone you know, a friend, a family member, kindly buy garlic. And if you buy it, I have told you can grow it in water. It's called hydroponics. So thank you guys for watching up to this point. Stick around for the next one. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching this, kindly hit that subscribe button. It's that black one if you're on the phone. It's red if you're on your laptop. And like, share, and comment down below. Thank you so much. See you on our next one.
Right.